Hi, I'm Jan from DAD. So you're the happy owner of an Avid MTRX Studio, or maybe you're thinking of buying one. The MTRX Studio is a terrific interface for Pro Tools. It offers analog I/O, ADAT and DAD interfaces all in one box. On top of that, you also get a monitor controller. The monitor controller allows you to set up a monitor system ranging from stereo all the way up to surround sound and even home Atmos. Now to control it, you can use the front panel keys on the MTRX Studio or the free control app where you can again select the different sources, outputs, volume control, etc. etc. These are all fine, but maybe you want to have something on your desk which makes it easier to control it. This is why we have brought out the DAD MOM, the Monitor Operating Module. The Monitor Operating Module is a remote control for the monitor section in an Avid MTRX or MTRX Studio. So what does it actually do? Well, first of all, it has 10 programmable keys which you can assign different functions to. That can be source selection, it can be output selection, dim, cut, talk back, fold down, etc. On the back, there's a network connection for the control. This also provides PoE, so you can actually feed it with power through the network connection. There's a separate power supply input in case you don't have a PoE switch. And finally, there's an input here, for example, for an external foot switch. So how does this actually work? Well, here we have one. It is connected through a network cable. It's actually getting power as well. And I'm now going to go into the DADman software and actually configure it. So all I need to do is go in to the monitor profile, take the MOM tab, add one, and in this case here I'm just selecting this unit here. You'll notice it has 4 different layers. So actually you have not only one set of 10 keys, you actually have 4 different set of keys you can choose to program. The quick and dirty way is once you have configured your monitor profile, you simply go in here and choose what we call default preset, which will set up the keys in accordance with what you have programmed in your monitor profile. So in this case here, we have 2 keys here, 1 and 2, which are my main and alternate speaker outputs. And I have 2 sources here, A and B, which are the 2 different stereo sources that I have. And then I have ref buttons, dim button, cut, etc., etc. So just to give you a quick presentation of that, I can select one source or another source. I have my cut button, dim button, talk back, etc., etc. On top of that, I also have a volume control. So basically everything you would expect from a desktop monitor controller. Now you think, well, it's cool to have one, but maybe you have a different location where you also want to control it. That's not a problem, because you simply take a second MOM, plug it into a network, wait a couple of seconds for it to be seen by the network. Now it's ready. We go to the monitor profile, MOM, and then we add it as the second unit. Again, we can choose just to go with a default preset. And now we suddenly have 2 MOMs doing the same job. You can of course also choose to have different programming over 2 MOMs, so we have different functionality, different source selections, different monitor outputs, etc. One of the really cool things about the MOM is that not only does it work as your desktop monitor controller, but it's also synchronized with your Pro Tools control app. So if you go over and select a source here, it will show up automatically on the MOM. So whatever you do on the MOM is reflected in the control app, and whatever you do in the control app is reflected in the MOM. And that of course also applies to the front panel control. So now you actually have a multi-user setup that you can use for your Matrix Studio. So check out what the MOM can do for you. It's something you will definitely need in your studio.